folks, we've just put together a little short video to help people who've got back pain with a few top tips of how you prevent a reoccurrance. Okay? Tip number 1, posture. You've all been told from being little, shoulders back, tummies in, it does work. It does work. Another word for body alignment means exactly the same. So all you're wanting is your shoulder, your pelvis, your knee and your ankle to be in a nice straight line. And that's what you want when you're walking around. Yeah? If you think of our body as a machine, and machines work when everything's in line, when things move out of line, the machine doesn't work properly, and that's when you get back pain. So it just makes the body more efficient. So shoulder back, tummy's in. When you're walking around, just checking reflection. That's a good one just to keep up. Oh yeah. Or especially when you're carrying bags, because you tend to lean towards your shoulder bag, or you lean forward. That's when you've got to think about it. Shoulders back, tummy's in. As well as sitting, same again, posture when you're watching the telly. You want your back into the back of the chair, yeah? Shoulders back. If you think of yourself as a puppet and you're all flopsy, and then the puppeteer comes towards you, pulls you up, and you're nice and tall. Tip number 2, core engagement. Your core muscles are those muscles that go all the way around your spine. Imagine that's your spine and your pelvis. They keep it all together and they protect it. So you want them engaged and you want them strong. So dead easy way of doing it. Put your hands roughly where your pelvis is. If you can't feel your pelvis, you know roughly where it is. You're squeezing those tummy muscles in, as though you're putting a pair of trousers on a little bit tight. You're squeezing your girly bits or your men bits. You're stopping any smells coming out the back. So everything's nice and tight. And you'll feel a tightness all the way round, and then release. That's core engagement. Now to start off with, you won't be able to hold it for too long. So nice practice is to just do it, squeezing and releasing. Try and do about 10 if you can, about 3 times a day, and that will just start getting those core muscles engaged. When we come to do the exercises, you need those core muscles engaged. You might not be able to hold it straight away. Just release and start again, and you'll build it up and it will get better. Okay folks, tip number 3, balance is really good for those core muscles. Now, if you need to, you can use a chair, or you can use the workbench in the kitchen, the banister, whatever you feel like. It's really good to do these when you're cleaning your teeth as well. So first of all, use the support if you need to. Think about your posture, your shoulders are back. You've got that core engagement, so have a feeling if you've got that tension all the way around your body. And to start off with, you're just sliding that foot forward, bring it back. Slide it forward, bring it back. So you're trying to keep that body posture correct. Now we're just going to slide it to the side. Same again. So it's ideal cleaning your teeth because you're not using any of the time up. And this time I'm going to take it back. Now that's when, if you do have a lot of back pain, this can hurt. If it hurts, just stop. Okay? So all you're doing is just sliding it back and forward. Yeah? Try and keep that balance. If you do it on one side, you've got to do it on the other side. It's the same again, we're just going forward to start with. Keep that body nice and straight. And to the side. And if you need to hold on to something, feel free. Back to taking it back. But remember, if this is hurting, don't stop. It's with all the exercises. If they are activating your back, stop, wait till your back's feeling better to do them. But it will help to reduce that back pain in the long term. Okay, so the next step I'm going to make a little bit more complicated. Forward, side, back, together. Now we're just keeping our foot on the floor for these ones. But if you're happy with this one, stay with this one. Yeah? If you want to work that a little bit harder, engage those muscles a bit more, we're lifting the leg. So we're really working our balance here. Yeah? Yeah. So we want to be building up to about 10 of each exercise. Yeah. Now I do one more. Next one, standing on one leg. Just holding it, which you think it's not easy, but it really engages those core muscles. So you've got those core muscles engaged, your shoulders are back, and just change legs. Again, if you need support, feel free. If you need that support to start off with, that's not a problem. When you've mastered this one, next one, up onto one leg, we're holding it, and then we're just going to extend that leg. Bring it back and down. Yeah? Just extend it. So if you just do these sets of 10, about 3 times a day, you should have that back. Hi folks, this is our core strength exercise tips. This is where we're going to need that core engagement. So on a mat or a towel or a rug, whatever's comfy, you're going to lie down, legs are bent, getting that core strength, getting that core engaged. So tummy muscles pulled in, back's pushed into the mat, no smells, girly bits pulled in. And all you're going to do is just drag that foot along the floor and bring it back. It's nice and easy. Just go at your speed. You want that tummy engaged when you do it, remember. So if you've lost the engagement, have a little break, scoop it back up together, and off you go again. So we're aiming to do 10. Remember, just do as many as comfy until he's building up. And like for all the exercises, we've always got a little bit harder one to do. But if you're happy with this, you can stay with this one. Slightly harder. Same again, to be engaged back into the mat, but we're just lifting that foot off the floor and pushing it forward. It's just that little bit harder. And we're getting that engagement. Just go at your speed, whatever's comfortable. Both feet on the floor, hands at the side of your body, and you're going to lift this bum up. But you're just going to do slowly, engaging all your little vertebrae in your spine. So it's just like a little roll up, just getting loosen all those vertebrae up onto your shoulders, so you've got a nice straight line. And then just slowly, again, vertebra by vertebra all the way down. Keeping that engagement. Now This is one of my favourites when I have back pain. This feels good. Remember to breathe. Next exercise, feet at tabletop, engagement. Now this I think is quite a hard one, this one, to keep that tummy engaged all the way through. So just take it easy if you need to. And all you're going to do is tap that foot on the floor. You want that engagement all the way through the movement. Tap. Now if you need a little break, have a little break to get that engagement again. Don't forget to breathe, very important. There we go. Just a few little core strength ideas. So we've done our core strength. We've got to do our back strength as well. So this time you're lying on your tummy, and what we're going to do is we're going to lift our legs and lift our arms. But when you're lying on the tummy, again you've got your core engagement, but you've got something else to think about. You need to keep those hip bones on the mat, so you're not rocking side to side. Yeah? So down we go. Remember, we're looking down all the time. I know it's difficult because you want to look at me, but try and keep your head down so you're not putting any pressure on your neck. And all you're going to do is lift one leg up. So you've got your hip still touching the mat, and down we go. Both hips are in the mat, you're not rocking. Yeah? Remember, if you need a break at any time, you have a break. Next exercise is our arms out in front, and we're going to lift our arms up one at a time. Head stays down. Tummy's engaged. We're breathing. This time we're going to do one arm and one leg, but opposite arm, opposite leg. So it'll be this arm, this leg, the opposite arm. Keeping those hips on the floor, keeping your tummy engaged. And over to the other side. There we go, folks. But remember, we do as many as comfortable. You don't want to do, if you're just suffering from back pain, you don't want to do too much too soon. But gradual. Start with the easier exercises and build up. Okay folks, last tip is our stretching, and our stretching is really good to relieve that back pain, and you can do whenever you want. So to start off with, we're just going to be on our knees in our child's pose, and all you're going to do is just push those arms forward as far as you can, push it into the floor and your head on the floor. You can push your bum further into your heels. And nice deep breaths. If you nice deep breath and then push into the stretch, you get that little bit further. Over onto our back. And we're just going to stretch our arms out, stretch our feet out, make that body nice and long. Then we're going to bring both knees in and just give those knees a little hug. And just stretch back out again. And just bring one knee in. And just pull it in as far as comfy. That really loosens up your pelvis. Lower it down, same again with the other side. And lower it down. This time we're going to bend both knees and we're going to drop them to the side and have your arms outstretched. So just drop those knees just as far as comfy. Can't get all the way, don't worry about it. And you're just getting that stretch all the way down the side. And then of course over to the other side. Back to the centre. There you go. That completes our little short video about top tips to help with your back.